Hello everybody again. Pick up on old messages. This is my number 670 from June 30th, 2015. It's 5 years ago. Still. Into the sea of despair I cast my light. So God casts light onto the world, into the darkness, shining forth on those of darkness and night, illuminating them. For paying attention to Him, growing in His light, faith, belief, we will be able to see them, be aware of them. No one on earth shall escape my wrath, who suffered the souls. This sounds very familiar, what I just read. No one on earth shall escape my wrath, who suffered the souls of those who hath heard the voice across the ages, caused the suffering of prophets and sages. So no one on earth shall escape God's wrath, of those who caused souls to suffer, of those who had heard the voices across the ages. Also his wrath upon those who caused the suffering of prophets and sages, and his servants. You do something to me, do something to any servant of Christ, do something to little children, innocents, this flock, you're going to pay the price. Those who heeded not my words shall perish at the end of my thirds. We are at the end of his thirds in Revelation. Days of thunder and lightning soon to come, washing away deaf, blind, and dumb. You who persist in evil ways soon shall see your end of days. My scribes have penned warnings through time, sharing the meanings of it in the rhyme, me being one of those. Few chose to see the light, beheld the colors oh so bright. Few chose to see the light, even though they beheld the colors so light, oh so bright. Robes of darkness they did choose, words I gave they did misuse. So they blew them off, chose to go the path of darkness, robes of darkness. They misused, mistranslated, twisted his words. Recompense now upon their heads. Food they'll be as they lay in their beds. Food for the darkness. The darkness free to gather the dross of mankind shall suffer the loss. The darkness free to gather the dross, the scum on the top of the pond, the ones they've turned from God. The darkness is free to gather them. Mankind shall suffer the loss of them. They shall suffer the loss of the gift I gave to thee before, the beginning of tales from ancient lore. This gift, He's given us this world, gift, free world, gift of His love, gift of freedom, everything from Him, gift. Alternate line was, the gift I gave thee before, the land upon which I bore. People now as were then, unchanged. When my people first put word to pen, few believed, nor do they now. Rather worship their sacred cow, that golden bull, their idols. Those who say they see and do not shall lose all they have got. Let's see, this churches are full of this. People like that say they see and go there to worship God. They go out to the big expensive cars, the fancy clothes, to the big houses, the nice houses. They shall lose all they have got. Time moves quickly. Do not presume that you're going to the light. Not far off as most assume. Do not presume that things are way off in the future. Times are here now. My Father sends His wrath and power, just as before when destroyed the Tower of Babel. Babel displaced the gathered hordes for having twisted the spoken words. So it dispersed everybody and created different languages so they couldn't communicate with each other. Now again the people are blind, fail to love their fellow mankind. Do not look to kings and queens and your leaders, do not look to kings and queens. All you hear is not as it seems. They're two-tongued, fork-tongued. lies and deception, half-truths. Powers that be of church and state shall be stripped and bared on certain date. Remember what Revelations to the church of Philadelphia, the church of here, to the church of the, speaking of, I believe, all different faiths. Stripped and bared on certain date. Those who preach lies to the flock. True faces revealed at the tick of the clock. Their lies and deception, the truth of their falseness shall be revealed. I came before with little fanfare. Few noticed or had a care. Again I've arrived unnoticed by most, along with all the heavenly host. Open your hearts so soon can see the glory of God, Jesus, or the Christ. Peace and love to those who believe. All joy and happiness thou shalt receive. So, wonderful. Earlier warning. My number 671 from July 6th, 2015. Begins with two Latin words, Immaculata Importuna. So, Immaculata, immaculate, pure, Importuna, IMP, import, and then UNA. So look that up, Immaculata, IMMACULATA. Look that up and put that meaning in there. Immaculate, pure, import. My guess, importance. So pure importance, or just these words before this short message. So this message is very important. And immaculate, untainted. Two stars collided, yet survived. What was past has been revived. Story told throughout the years, filled too many with worries and fears. Truth be told, and it shall be, fills the hearts and sets them free. Glory unfolds before your eyes. No one perishes, no one dies. If you believe what I said, then you shall live and not be dead. What did he say? Those who believe shall never die. Those who, though they died, they believed, though they died, yet they shall live. That's what that's referencing. Don't think in the physical terms. If you believe what I said, then you shall live and not be dead. Joy of heaven stands before man, all according to the Father's plan. Everything's going according to his plan. Many fought to share this news, suffered much by others' views. All those who've shared the word of God have suffered because of others' views and perceptions, falsehoods. Their time is now at an end, but those who love are my friend. Take to heart all words I share, nothing on earth can compare to the love the Father has for you. Never are you far, never are you from his view. Road less traveled. Robert Frost, two roads, one's God's path for you, one's path you may choose or may not. Seek the road less traveled, one God's path for you, and all the chaos shall be unraveled. It's easier. You were born to test the tide that flows against what does reside in the hearts of each and every one of his children who have lived under the sun. So you were born to test the tide, me and each of us to test the tide, test the tide which is trying to wash us away and pull us from the path, pull us back off it, that flows against what does reside in the hearts of each and every one, which is God, God's light, of his children who have lived under the sun. Now at this time, hear my voice, time for each to make a choice. Follow me, or he who lies, who that is, covers the ears and blinds the eyes. More to follow in days ahead, heed the words, follow where led. Number 672 from July 6th, 2015, to that day. In the halls of ancient times, you stood and recited the rhymes, and speaking to me of me, in the halls of ancient times you stood and recited the rhymes. Many heard the words you said, for they awakened hearts that had been dead. Others sought to drive you out, screaming obscenities. with every shout, just like what Jesus had to go through. Perished they did amidst the flood. So this is long before the flood. It's referencing. Screaming obscenities with every shout. Perished they did amidst the flood, wiped from the earth all their blood. Brothers and sisters, you found again upon the land in new body when I gave to you another path, and like today provided all you have. So, and I was wiped, my body that was in at that time was wiped from the earth, but I was lifted out of it and did not suffer. So, brothers and sisters, I found again on the land in new body. When I gave to you, you gave to me another path, and like today, provided all I have. Tools of your trade given to you, Thomas and others to help you do. Thomas, one of the spirits around me, angelic being brought to me. They helped me to do all that you were given before each life, along the roads of chaos and strife. So tools of my trade, the tools, everything that I would need to serve him was given to me. Thomas and the others around me to help me do all that I was given before each life, along the roads of chaos and strife, which is this world. By foot and by horse you carried the word, given to you by sacred bird. Across land and sea you went your way, sharing the gift day by day. So you wonder where I get this multiple life stuff. It's through all these communications, through these words, and through direct spirits. Across land and sea you went your way, sharing the gift day by day. And accent unto you rhymes of light for all to view, hidden meaning in each for eyes that see. Each a seed to help them be free. Again, as I said, these words are seeds that will help you be free. Each a seed to help them be free of all their burdens they carry inside, all the pain they seek to hide. Like the book my followers started many years after I had parted. So, of all the burdens they carry inside, each is a seed to help them be free of that pain they seek inside. Just like the book my followers started, which would be Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, many years after I had parted, 350 years after he had parted. It too, one must look beneath the surface to learn all I did bequeath. Again, those books written 350 years ago. People use them as gospel, take them as gospel, meaning the absolute truth. They are written after hearing stories, talking to people who knew somebody back before them, knew somebody before them, knew somebody before them, all the way back to Jesus. Somebody supposedly knew Matthew, Mark, and Luke, and John. Not Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John themselves. So he's warning us about this. Too, even that, one must look beneath the surface to learn all I did bequeath. That's what you have to ask for discernment, to see the deeper meanings. Truest hearts can see the truth, unblemished as in days of early youth. So come to him as little children, because they're pure, unblemished. So truest hearts can see the truth, unblemished as in days of early youth. Be like you were, untainted, unprejudiced, open-hearted. Well, they said to grow in his light, you must unlearn what you learned so that you can begin to learn what you need to learn. Unblemished in days of early youth. As a child, each must see and welcomed to the light by me. As a child, each must see in this physical world, and you're welcomed to the light by him. Understanding comes to those who constantly seek heavenly repose. So, focusing on God, learning and growing about God. Wisdom is not granted with such ease to those who do as they please. Will of the Father is what needs seek. His will, his path. Be thee humble, be thee meek. Be confident, be humble and meek. Boasting of yourself, of God, of your faith, boasting about God, but not anything about yourself. Do not exalt yourself. All shall rise to meet thy fate, stand before me on certain date. Signs in sky tell the tale of what shall come to Belle Whale, which is this world. Don't despair, you know your path, speaking to me, takes you from all you have, which it did, and it brought me back. Journey home shall commence once you receive recompense. Till that time, patience, my friend, soon shall come to the end. Again, this is 5 years ago. I'm still here, so I'll end on that note. Pick up next time on July 7th, 2015. So I hope you're able to get some understanding from those. You can go through and read all of them on the blog. And the hidden Bible messages, everything that's on there. If you agree with it, you understand it, just read it. Read everything from the beginning of the blog. All these many years. And they're seeds. Don't worry if you disagree. Don't worry if you're disappointed. Don't worry if you don't understand. Just ask for discernment. And as you read Bible, Quran, anything else, ask for that discernment. So you can understand the truth and the falseness. So again, stay safe. Be wary of those who are being foolish, not protecting themselves or protecting others from themselves. So, peace of Christ, God bless.